Don't worry about the other downtrodden and the weak links. No. If you're a Christian, you're stupid. You value your conscience over money, you're stupid. You value ethics and morals and principles over money, you're stupid. You're an idiot. You're a pipe dreamer. You're a fool. Isn't that the prevailing spirit, the mentality of this world? It's so sick and twisted, man. Admit it. It's sick and twisted. And they try to get us all sick and twisted. But you see how quickly they ended that government shutdown, because neither the money-loving Republicans or Democrats wanted anything, no issue with that, okay? Their support is on both sides. You get the Chamber of Communists. Do you ever hear the Chamber of Communists? Commerce. Okay, sorry. Freudian slip there. Do you ever hear them talk about party affiliation? Why is it you never hear the Chamber of Communists? Oh, no, because business is good. It's just for everybody. Business is... Oh, really? It's always good, is it? No, it isn't. No. It's a head count. Okay, that's what these people are after. They're after just increasing the demand on stuff in society. By increasing the demand, it raises the prices. You understand? And that's how they make money. It's inflating your cost of living, debasing your currency, okay? And it's at the cost of Native Americans dying out in the cold. Americans, anybody born in America is a Native American. You may not be a Native Indian American. I got a little bit of that on my dad's side. I got roots in this continent that go way back on my dad's side. His mother was Irish, but his dad was basically Indian, Mississauga tribe Indian. If you look up Port Credit in Mississauga, Toronto, Canada, I come from North America, so I got roots that date way back. I don't think I'm better than anybody else, because a lot of Indians have an elitist attitude. Who wants to be better? I mean, you can see the temptation to want to think that way, but it's just not true. So I'm talking about Native Americans are dying out in the cold, okay? And these are the people that, we need to really focus on and disallow and understand just how evil and screwed up we are to allow this at all, to have gotten to this point. But they need these people. The Chamber of Communists need to be able to point to people dying out in the cold, living under bridges, in order to extract the exorbitant cost of living. And it's all tied into that. The biggest driver of the raising the cost of living and inflation only needs to be one essential human need, and they've picked on housing, has been their choice. Okay, this is it. They keep raising the cost of housing, and everything is tied into it, like spot fires starting. Well, then the cost of this has to go up, right? To justify it, you got to be able to pay your mortgage. You got to be able to pay your rent. So you've got to, everybody needs more. I got to raise the cost for my services or my commodities that I offer, or the combination of services and commodities that I offer. You got to keep raising the price because something of yours went up in cost. So it feeds on itself like a snaking. It's a pyramid scheme. It cannot succeed. They don't care about succeeding. They just care about getting as far as they can, keeping the system wrecked up. These people are insane. They don't understand the good guy is going to win this thing. So they're just evil. They think their own little sect, their own little special interest groups are going to win and prevail on earth, and just what? Just devour everybody else until you're left only to devour each other. I mean, that's the thinking of these people. So they're really evil people. These grand puppeteers, the ultimate money masters and the money lovers out there that will commit genocide gladly to keep their position in place, to be these elitists. Because they see, hey, I don't want everybody to have what I have. Then I wouldn't have this special category. I wouldn't be the elite if everybody could have what I have. So they certainly don't want universal freedom in the land. Yes, and financial freedom. That means you have to be at least as financially free, through increasing the worth of your currency and deflating your cost of living. This is what needs to happen, and people have got to understand this. They've got to understand that, there's a root source, a root cause, a root driver of our problems, and how it's all because we have this essential human need called housing. And by letting people die out in the cold, they can say, look, you want to be the next guy out there dying out in the cold, you better damn well come up with that money to pay your rent, to pay your mortgage. And if there's not enough Section 8 housing money, that's tough. You understand? They will keep on doing this, and they'll just extract more and more. And all those people that are just willing, and okay, my landlord raised my rent $100, and that's fine. I got plenty of money. That's pittance for me because I'm making good income. You understand? You're killing those people that are dying out in the cold by doing that, by capitulating to that. Do you understand what's going on here? It can't work. We cannot have perpetual inflation. It cannot work. Do you understand? You cannot make people keep paying more than they're making. You're murdering them. And then there's these people that don't care. Just keep on bringing more immigrants in, put more and more demand on it, and then call guys like me incompassionate. Even though Trump's given amnesty, apparently he's given amnesty to all the illegals that have come in, all the DACA and everything else, it looks like. And they may not even give him his wall. I don't know what the hell's going on, but it sounds like he's making some compromises here. Boy, oh boy. I sure know how to talk, don't I? And I'm torn about that. It's another conflict, another paradox, because I'm the guy that said, yeah, you ought to just let them all stay. Yeah, and I don't even like the wall. But they should take away the entitlements. They should take away the enticements. They shouldn't be able to come here and just immediately go on social welfare programs. No, that's not. It shouldn't be that. When we're not even taking care of our own people, we take care of our own first. Then I don't care if the whole freaking world wants to move to America. I'm fine with that. But first come, first serve. Do this in an orderly fashion with the proper protocol. Okay, that's approved from on high. And that certainly isn't. I know what you're doing. I know you're a bunch of communists, but you're really fascist. You're the ultimate elitists that have brought in crony capitalism. Okay? Because you know that's what induces communism. It just creates so much chaos and havoc in society, could cause this perpetual clash of civilizations and division in the land, that it's easier for you to get your way. It just wreck things up. People are off balance. They're disempowered because they're confused. They're ignorant. You understand? They lack knowledge. They lack wisdom. They lack understanding. I know how you people operate. I know that, and I want everybody else to know that. I know what you people are about. You're authoritarians. You're totalitarians. You're draconian. You're Orwellian. You're Kafkaesque. You're a bunch of anti-Christian madmen, insane people that are going to fail. I make no bones about it. No equivocation there. You will go down. And you need to repent or perish. You need to be on the side of humanity and God, or you could be on the side of evil and the evildoers and their agenda, which is they're going to devour you. That's it. You're going to end up in Dante's Inferno, 9 circles of hell. You're going to end up down there. God is going to separate us. To me, that the greatest criterion to figure out which direction you're going to go in life is this, okay? It's very simple. Jesus talked about letting the weeds and the cultivar, the grain that were growing together, grow together. You know, don't pull out the weeds yet. Let them grow together. That's the wicked and the righteous. You know, the shepherd's going to separate the sheep from the goats. So the best allegory I could give for that is people, you can figure out for yourself where you're going to go. Pretty much, I think it's pretty cut and dry. If you say, I am willing, not only willing, I am anxious in a good way. I'm zealous. Okay? I'm looking forward to a time when humanity is free. All humanity, not some. And if that's the side you're on, then you've decided to be a cultivar. Okay, you've decided to be a sheep. You've decided to be a good guy. You've decided to be one of the righteous. And you will get your reward. It is guaranteed. And if you share that with others, that look, you're on their side. And if you had your way, it'd be God's way. Okay, it seems to me you're going to get a reward because it's promised that whoever gives one of these little ones that loves me even a drink of cold water to comfort, to encourage other people in that regard and let them know what your will for them is. Knowing that your will is in sync with God's will, it's all very clear as the light of day. You want the best for all humanity. You're trying to love your enemy and convince them to stop being your enemy, that it's unjustified, and you're going to lose this battle because a good guy always wins. But this business about Trump letting all these people stay, you know what? This could work really good in his favor in the election in 3 years, I guess. So, Just bear that in mind. He's playing this 4D chess. I think he's really smart. I think he's a good American. I believe that he believes in freedom for everybody.